These are the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 FE, and they're very good, but they're not flawless. So let's talk about it. But before we do that, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and press the notification bell. Buy yourself a membership. Also, you can now hype a video. That also helps the channel. Now let's get on to the review. These earbuds are basically a stripped down version of the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. The Galaxy Buds 3 FE do have the same design as the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, but they take out some features. So for example, you don't have the blade lights on the Galaxy Buds 3 FE. You do on the Pros. You can't use the Galaxy Buds 3 FE as hearing aids, but you can with the Pros. Now there are two things that Samsung lied about. They said the Buds FE don't have voice commands. They actually do. Samsung also said that there is no autoplay pause. They actually do. And when I say Hey G or call out to Bixby, it will use the onboard voice assistant. And of course, if I take the earbuds out of my ears, they will automatically pause whatever I'm playing. Now the design of these earbuds just makes perfect sense, and I really like it. The charging case has a see-through clear cover that will allow you to see the earbuds while they are in the case. And I really love the black ones because they just look so sleek and so professional. They got rid of the blue and orange strip things that were on the charging case of the Galaxy Buds 3 and the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, which I really did not like the orange strip things that were on the charging case of the Galaxy Buds 3 and the Buds 3 Pro, but they do have small slits where the blue and orange strips are for some reason on the Galaxy Buds 3 FE, which to be honest, because they're black, I really don't mind them. They just kind of fit in with the color scheme. They also come in white as well, so if you want the Galaxy Buds 3 FE in black and white, you also have that option on Samsung.com also. Now the earbuds themselves have this beam thing at the top that kind of sits on the bottom of your ear while the ear gel goes inside your ear. For me, they have sat well in my ears and haven't fallen out much. For these to fall out, I have to lay down on my side to get either one of these earbuds to fall out, and even then it's tough for the Galaxy Buds 3 FE to fall out. And of course, connecting them to my Galaxy S25 Plus was easy. All I had to do was open the case and take out the earbuds, and the Galaxy Buds 3 FE would pop up under the scanned devices. But for most, the prompt should show up at the bottom of your screen in order to connect these, making these very easy to connect to your device, especially if you have a Samsung device. Now, if you have any other Samsung products like a watch, tablet, or a laptop, connectivity is pretty seamless because you can have your Galaxy Buds 3 FE paired to your phone and whatever other smart devices you have that is in Samsung's ecosystem. However, it's not as seamless as the Jabra Elites or the Sony WF-C510s, because those don't need to be disconnected from your device in order to use it on something else simultaneously. Now the earbuds themselves do have a stem. Now while I'm not a huge fan of stems on earbuds, Samsung makes really good use of these stems. That's because if you want to turn up and down the volume, all you have to do is rub the stem up or down depending upon what you want to do. Now, I do wonder how it will work with gloves on. It's going to be very interesting to see come wintertime. You also have pinch controls. They are at the bottom of the stems, and honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it would be, and I actually kind of like it. You can set the pinch and hold feature to do different things. The things you can set the controls to are limited, but you can adjust that to things like interpreter mode. You can have the pinch and hold feature open your digital assistant of your choice, or you could just leave it in the default setting of adjusting the noise controls. Now you can have the noise canceling off altogether, have it on, or have ambient sound come through, which uses microphones to let the sound come through. Now, of course, I always have the noise canceling on, and to be honest, these are very good at canceling out noise. As I'm able to work out in the gym, I'm able to just kind of put these in my ears, put on some music, and just kind of tune out the rest of the world, and I really like that. Now, if you made it this far into the video, comment the phrase fan edition, as that will help YouTube push this video out to more viewers. I will heart every single comment, I read every single comment, and let's continue with the video. Now, of course, I did mention the microphones, as these do have microphones, obviously, but the Jabra Elite 4s are the gold standard for microphones on true wireless earbuds. But does the Galaxy Buds 3 FE stack up well in the microphone department? Well, here's a couple of samples, and you let me know down in the comments what you think about the Galaxy Buds 3 FE earphones. Take a listen. This is a test of the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 FE outdoors with traffic. This is a test of the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 FE indoors. Now my thoughts are that these earbuds are actually really good when it comes to the microphones. My voice came through very clearly and it didn't sound that bad. But of course, keep in mind that you're not going to get the true microphone sound quality that you would get out of regular microphones from these, but based on earbud standards, in my opinion, these actually sound really good. But finally, we have to get to the sound quality, and I actually think that these are very good. This is where some of the flaws come in though, in my opinion. In my testing, the balanced default sound, it's all right. As Mike O'Brien said in his video, the hi-hats sound a bit watery, and in my opinion, he's right. I feel like hearing the hi-hats on these just kind of sounds like water was poured on the hi-hats of the drum kits. The bass is really strong, but when listening to an acoustic guitar, the bass is really pushed a little bit too hard in my honest opinion. Now the mids are decent, the highs are a bit muddy, the lows sound pretty good, but of course you can set the custom EQs to whatever sound you want. Now for me, I really like bass boost. I really like how the bass is on these, and to me, bass boost gives the Galaxy Buds 3 FE the best sound quality out of all the EQs. Another flaw that I did notice is the lack of bass for a few seconds after a notification sound is played from one of my other apps. So what will happen is when I get a notification and the notification chime plays, the bass will drop for a few seconds from my music or whatever other media I'm listening to, and then it will come back after a second or two. I'm not sure if this is a bug that will be fixed in a firmware update or whatever, but I hope Samsung fixes this because it's honestly kind of annoying. Now the battery life on the Galaxy Buds 3 FE is pretty good. You could get up to 6.5 hours out of the earbuds with ANC on and up to 8.5 hours with ANC off. And to be honest, that's good, but that's not nearly as good as, let's say, the Sony WF-C 510s, which allowed me to get up to around 10 to 11 hours of battery life out of the earbuds. But either way, you will have a good time with the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 FE with that battery life, of course. Now, of course, charging was decent with the Galaxy Buds 3 FE, as it took 1 hour and 15 minutes to charge the earbuds from 0 to 100%. And of course, once I got to 100%, I was able to obviously continue to listen to my music with the Galaxy Buds 3 FE. Now, are these better than the Galaxy Buds FE? In order for you to make that determination, you're going to have to watch the video that is right over here.